All right, Grand Rising. It is Monday, Motivate Monday, Magnificent Monday, and here we go. Let's start it out with the talking drums of Africa. Here we go. Boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom, da, boom. Ayo. Hey, ayo. Hit now. Boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom, da, boom. Throw your hands up. Kick your legs out. Throw your hands up. Kick your legs up. Hey, scream and shout. Hey, let the blood flow through your body. Get your mind right. Hey, boom, da, boom, da, boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom, da, boom, da, boom, boom. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to talk about some of our ancestors or some things that went on culturally in our history. Yes. Let's get the day started, right? We're going to talk about the Nubians from 9000 BC to the present. The Nubians, an ancient people in North Africa. The Nubians were a non-Arab group who lived in both Egypt and Sudan, also known as Kush. The Nubians were excellent hunters and herdsmen, and as they moved towards the Nile, they also began the art of pottery and jewelry making. As miners of gold and ivory, the Nubians were able to trade with their neighbors, the Egyptians. Tales of several fierce Nubian leaders have been passed down, including the one-eyed warrior queen Amarinas, who fought off the Romans. Modern Nubians live in what was ancient Nubia and speak the Nubian language. That is the Nubians, folks. That is the Nubians out of Africa. All right, so thank you very much for joining us. Let's see what the phrase of the day is today. It goes like this. All right, let's where that page at. Make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. Okay, it goes. We are all alchemists transmuting pain into aliveness, unwanted experiences into awakening. We are all alchemists transmuting pain into aliveness, unwanted experiences into awakening. The question is, can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today? Can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today? One more time. We are all alchemists transmuting pain into aliveness, unwanted experiences into awakening. The question is, can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today? All right, who wants to go first? Can anybody hear me? Hello.
Grand Rising. This is Shuna in California.
Very
Um,
right. Did you hear me or did you want me to say that again? I don't know if you could hear.
I heard you. You can say it again though.
Okay. Again, let me see. Mm, mm, mm. Here we go. Here it comes. We are all alchemists transmuting pain into aliveness, unwanted experiences into awakening. The question is, can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Because I'm gonna say any pain that I might have today is just memory. Holiday just went by, so memory of loved ones that are not here that I would have normally been celebrating with. So the pearl in that is the memory of them and the good times that we did have together. And it actually keeps you moving forward to know to still be here and they're not, yeah. So yeah, that's the pearl in that, is to be grateful, to be still here, still be alive, and remember them, remember the good times that you had with them, and keeping it moving forward and talking about them and sharing their memory with their children, their grandchildren, because they're not here to, um, talk to their grandchildren or be with their grandchildren. So yeah, that's what comes to my mind. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Say yes, you can. The pain of today and having the memories of loved ones that have passed away who are no longer here, and you could be celebrating them, by moving forward and still doing good things and positive things, even though they aren't here. I always say they're probably looking at out down from heaven, saying, "Hey, you're doing the right thing. I don't want you to be sad anyway. Just go ahead and do positive things. Make me proud." I mean, that's what I did with my dad. Instead, he said, "Hey, don't worry about it. Go out and continue to take care of your mom, take care of the people, do righteous things and good things, and all will be good. Don't be no miserable person." I say that same thing about if I go. I want my kids to celebrate. It should be a celebration. You're going to you're out of the pain. You're going to a good place. You're doing good things. So it should be a celebration. And you're still here to be alive and share their memories with their children, their grandchildren, and for generations to come. That's what we should be doing. Just like I just read about the Nubians, we should be celebrating the things that they've done and all the great things that's happened with that person or in life. Period. Always remember to do good, be good, do the best that you can be. And when you do that, also that good energy, that positive energy, transforms into something good to someone else. It always goes into another body when you do good and you continue to do the good and righteous things that we are the creator created for us. And when we do that, positive things happen. You see the smiles you put on people's faces. And as I always say, we love to help people. So when we help somebody and we see that they can also see what you see, and then they go out and not only see what you see, but do what you do and prosper. That's one of the greatest gifts that the creator's given us to pass on to someone else. We don't always get that, especially in our line of business. We got all the naysayers. We got the negative. I was talking to somebody the other day, and so how come we always talk about the problems, but we very rarely have a solution, and we don't want to talk about the solution. People don't want to deal with this. They want to know who they are. We talked about that the other day when we were talking about Kwanzaa, and this is definitely a good day. It's the day 2 of Kwanzaa, so let's go ahead and go ahead and do that as well. So we have to recognize a lot of people don't even know what Kwanzaa is, but we have to go out there and recognize it and be able to go out and put something out there in positivity and let them move on from that. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Shuna. And we continue to move on. Let's see what we have next. Let's see who wants to go next. I'm gonna read it one more time. Here we go. It goes like this: We are the all alchemists transmuting pain into aliveness, unwanted experiences into awakening. The question is, let me get this on. Oh, sorry about that. The question is, can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today? I'll say it again. Can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today? All right, who wants to go next?
I'd like to go number.
All right, let's know you calling some of your name, please.
I'm Nicole Hawthorne from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
All right, welcome Nicole from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Go ahead.
And how I did mine is it was like a diamond in the rough. And when I did that, my pain, all I found was myself. So I ended up making changes with the further made because of the emotions that got in touch with it. I had to think about my emotions, my feelings, all types of things that were going in my head. So I learned how to think less, think more, and not pay too much attention to how bad things were, but how good things could be. Those memories, those are what keep me there because I had more great and bad ones. So when it comes to pain, I just turn it into something that could have been great or can still be great. What it is about never try to miss my chance of change or lose my chance of change. Thinking like this, I've had something called long-term pain and didn't know what it was. And that type of stuff, the doctors who say it causes strokes, silent ones. You don't know that you're under stress. But I had to learn through meditation and get in touch with my inner self. I found out that this was an inside job. And if you do right by the inside, it will show on the outside. Chips will fall in place, but you got to go with your inner self first. You got to change what's going on in there. Nobody can do it but ourselves. And we have no one to blame for it but ourselves. That's our bodies created that, or feelings created that. Half the time, it's not even so much of what we're thinking. It's how we feel about any situation. It's detriment, horrible, good, positive, in those areas. But what I did learn, I learned by a big mistake that I was hard-headed. If you concentrate on the negative stuff long, both long in life, you create and attract more of that into your life. So I had to switch it quick. So thank God there was a time for that. Like I said, it started off as a pearl, but it ended up being a diamond in the rough. The more you find it yourself, I went through that. That's the truth.
All right. Coming in a little broken up, but I think I got some of it. So you talk about how you were a diamond in the rough and you had to make changes in your life in order to become that diamond. I think you went through fires and you went through pressures, you went emotional things, and things weren't going right. So you had to change up your life, because if you didn't make that change, you probably wouldn't be here today. And the memory is bad, and some of the pain you had to turn it into something great, something greatness. You couldn't let it be misery loves company. You had to go out and change the way you thought of things, to change your mindset. When you change, I always say, when you change the way you look at things, the way you look at things change. And when you do that, it's a transformation that is so fulfilling, so prophetic, that you said, I didn't see all that. But now you had to you had to do some things. You had some illnesses you talked about. I don't know what the illnesses were, but you had some illnesses that you didn't know about yourself, called stroke. And most of all, I call it the silent killer, which is called stress. We stress the heck out and don't even realize that's what we're doing. Okay, you have to be right to yourself. You have to be right by what you eat, your insides. You have to take care of your insides to show how good you can be on the outside. And a lot of us don't take the time to know what our insides are, what we're intaking into our bodies, and how the chemicals are destroying us. But we take the good things, like the Creator said, and Naja always says, let your fruit be your meat, your protein. Let the vegetables be your medicines. And if you do by that, I mean, we don't have any problem. We started eating all kinds of things, mac and cheese, chitlins, sodas, pop, all these things that are not, I mean, that's just some of the things, pork, all these things that are not good for our intake. And then we wonder why we come up with the sicknesses and all the smoking, all these things, cigarettes, it's all stuff like this. We don't realize what it's doing to our bodies and how much stress causes. Also, as we say with COVID right now, it's pre-existing conditions, because we have conditioned ourselves to be unhealthy. We've conditioned ourselves to intake the wrong things into our bodies. If we just stuck with the fruits and vegetables and things that the Creator has given us from the seeds of the earth, we would be okay. But we just want to take out and do all the other things which have been chemically induced. Even look at our food that we eat now: seedless watermelon, seedless grapes. We need to eat the foods with the seed, as we said, starting with a mustard seed.
We
We
got
don't do that.
a lot of feedback from Nicole.
Okay.
If she can mute, please.
Yeah, because a lot of people go through that, and what they didn't realize is
Okay. Oh, I think she's speaking. Okay, Nicole, I think I cut you off a little bit. I know you were saying something. Unmute. Nicole,
I'm sorry.
you were saying something.
Louder. Oh, okay. No, you said I was unmuted. Louder. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. 9 times out of 10, most people loud. Speak loud. Most people that go through it loud, they when they're learning something like that, they have to separate themselves from folks, because you're learning something about yourself. And 9 times out of 10, you can't do it around family members or anybody close to you, because you set blame when things were going down. And the only one we have to blame is merely ourselves. We're responsible for whatever causes and effects that are in our life. Because nothing happens with coincidence. That's a lie. Everything that happens with cause. It's a cause and effect to everything. So what we think and how we do, it reflects on your life, not nobody else's. Somebody might get caught in crossfire, but in the end, you only hurt yourself. So when you're doing something like that, that's something between you and God. You found out something. You want to know more about it, you're going to have to separate yourself from it. Find out who you are, get to know that. Fall in love with yourself, and then it'll be easier for you to deal with other people, no matter who walks of life come across your day. But if you stay stuck there, you'll never overcome any of your barriers. They'll always come back in the future, especially when everything is going right. You don't want that. I had that problem before. I was hard-headed. I didn't listen, but it cost me my life. So I was forced to make change on a spiritual level.
Okay. All right. I agree with you. You know, you have to create and attract in your life. You know, they always say it's lonely at the top, because when the more you progress, you will have the haters. But you know, that's going to be no anyway. But as you said, you know, you have to learn you. You have to always say is health, wealth, and knowledge of yourself. If you don't know who you are, how can you move forward? You have to love yourself. Not only love yourself, but fall in love with yourself. All these things, and we are the ones, as they say in the airplane. Put your oxygen mask on first, then you can help somebody else. But if you don't know who you are, how can you help somebody else? If you leading somebody down the wrong road, they'll never get on the right path. So you have to get your mind right so you can go out there and not be with the so-called hypocritical religious people, if you know what I mean, out there. They always saying something but never do. They're saying this, they're quoting this. It's a convenience thing. So we have to go out there and do the right thing. It's not that they are bad people. It's just they're miseducated. They don't know better. So guess what? If you don't know better, you won't do better. And it's up to us out here to be, as I always say, the beacon of light to guide them in, because they don't know but know better. And it's not an easy task. First of all, it's not something that's easy because people don't want to listen. I just say this with my family, this over the holidays, you know, somebody told me they didn't see Harriet Tubman. I said, you never seen Harriet Tubman? Wow. Okay. So look, guess what? I got it with me on DVD, saying on TV, but I got it right here. Oh no, we want to watch the football game. Oh no, they want to watch The Good Doctor. They want all these shows, but they don't want to learn about themselves. They know about it, but they don't want to see it. Oh, we ain't got time for that. So, you know, it's sad, but it is true. I mean, we don't want to even be educated about ourselves. We don't even want to know that's not good. What do you mean that's not good? That's something that happened in our history. But we have to keep pushing on. Somebody will open the ear and tune in and be able to do that. And then you talk about, you know, we're talking about how can we do group economics. It starts with the family a lot of times, but a lot of it, like you said, the family, a lot of them won't want to do what you do. You talk about, like, as I, you know, talk about finances with my grandchildren. I guess what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be opening up the bank accounts from the 10-year-old, the 12-year-old, and 15-year-old. Now we're gonna go in there because they was like, hey, I got some money, so what I'm gonna do with it? You know, let's go ahead and learn about assets and liabilities. Let's do this. So now, you know, why should you? Our children usually don't have that kind of stuff. So you need to know what you're spending every penny on, how to balance your checkbook, or knowing your accounts receivable. All these things, we need to know this, but we're not taught that at a young age. So guess what we do when we're adults? We fall over ourselves and we trip over ourselves, and we wonder why when we get some money it's gone, because we don't know how to use the money to work for you. But these are some of the things that I'm talking about that we have to do. So let's go out there and each one, teach our children, teach everyone how to be successful and how to come along and know how to manage their money as well as their time. Okay, so let me keep rolling. I got them. Thank you very much, Nicole. I appreciate it. I'm gonna keep on going. It goes like this. We are all alchemists transmuting pain into aliveness, unwanted experiences into awakening. Question is, can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today? Can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today? Who wants to go next? Who's there? All right, did I get everybody? Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody else want to go next?
Hey, this is Kai. I was muted.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you start over, please? Because I'm not quite what you're asking.
Okay. I'll read it again. We are all alchemists transmuting pain into aliveness, unwanted experiences into awakening. The question is, can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today? Can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today?
So what I get out of that is really looking at my life and looking at things as lessons. So you could, experience pain, but you have a choice. You could either wallow in that pain or negative experience, or you can say that, is this a lesson for me to learn and to grow from? And how do I fix it to make things better? And to look at self-development. If I focus on self-development, then a lot of things that may seem like an issue, I could change that experience into a positive. So it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So that's what I get out of that.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. So you said in your life, you turn pain, you can have pain and you can wallow in it if you want to, or take it as a lesson and learn from it to move on, have self-development and change your experience in life. And you can turn it into anything that you wanted to because you are the narrator of your life. You can take and make anything you want. We don't have to keep going down the road of negativity. We can stay on the road of positivity. Instead of hate, we can love. And when we do that, we can have good things happen in our lives, and that's what we want to do. We always want good things to happen, but unfortunately, the world is not. The society has not made it that way. I was listening to something. Is my cousin sent me something about a white lady talking about you guys don't. How come you don't love your country? And the guy was like, "Shit, we done fought." The black guy was talking about we done fought for this country and this, that, and the other, and we done died and did educated this country, and we get treated like crap. But how can we turn that around? He's talking about how the Germans and the Jews and what they did to them, and they can relate to that, but they cannot relate to what they're doing to us here in America, all over the world. And it said that you guys just whatever you do, you just are hateful. And as a whole, we're not saying individuals, but as a whole, you do cruel things to everybody. And we have to stand up. And just like the Jews when found their land, we find our land back to Africa. We doing that and knowing who we are and being proud of who we are and understanding, like they said, the Nubians and the Kemites and Cush and Al-Kebulon is what it's called, the land of the spirit people. We need to understand these things because we are not taught that. It's the lack of education. I should say that it's the miseducation, not the lack of, the miseducation. And then when you do want to educate the educated who have been to the colleges, they don't even want to hear because they think they know everything. So we still have a battle to be fought, and we still have things that we need to do on a daily basis. And there is pain, but pain can be joy. And once you find out, like Kelvin said, that what's on the other side of fear, what does that look like? Take a thought about that. Think about that. What's on the other side of fear, and what does it look like? That's amazing when you think about that. It's so powerful when you get on the other side of fear, because fear is false evidence appearing real. What can you do to get rid of that fear? And when you get rid of that fear, you fear nothing. Anything is possible. There is no limits and no boundaries. All we see is increase all around thee. And you, me, and we can change and transform the world by starting with our mind, changing our mindset, changing what we intake into our bodies, doing the great things, going out there and talking to people and seeing what they do. So let me see. I think I got one more person. I'm not sure, but if I'm gonna read it one more time before we get out of here, it goes like this. It goes, we are all alchemists transmuting pain into aliveness, unwanted experiences into awakening. The question is, Can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today? Can I find the pearl of aliveness in any pain I have today? Is there anyone else out there? Not sure. Okay. All righty. Thank you all very much. I really appreciate it. Let's go out here today and do some good things, great things, accomplish all kinds of things that we can do and make things happen on a massive scale, turn our lives and someone else's life into something great and do great things by them as well. So we can do all this today and go out there and let them know that this is day 2 of Kwanzaa. Day 2 of Kwanzaa, and let them know that this is a good day out there. The day 2 of Kwanzaa, go out there and show people. It's a festival and a harvest today too. So go out and let everybody know what they can do and how they can do and how they can be better. Let's be fruitful and multiply for real. Let's do the right thing. Let's be righteous people. Let's not stand for the lies that people tell us. If they are lying to us, say you understand, and then you go forward and show them the light. And if they're too bad, sometimes you do have to just walk away. And then once somebody wants to put the blame on something, no, we don't want to blame. We want to explain. We want to put not the blame. We want to educate. We want to let them see the positive things in life. We want them to be spiritually in tune, psychologically, physically, emotionally. All these things that we have that we talk about pain today. No, we want our loved ones. Let's make sure that we live their lives, live our lives, so we can make something good for them or have them be proud of what we're doing. Even though they passed away, we can do something that will make it alive and well and still have their memories and pass it on to our grandchildren, as you said, and go ahead and do that in a good way. Bring joy to our children, make them happy as well. Watch them grow and have them have fun. And that diamond in the rough, a lot of us are that. Let's go out there. We are the black diamonds. Let's go out there and but only with a diamond, we got a heart and a mind. A diamond doesn't have a heart. We have that. We can shine bright like a diamond and have the heart of so much more emotions and transform all types of lives, because we are a living thing. We are, we go through that fire. We go through that pressure. And as someone said, it causes stress. And I say stress is the silent killer. So we have to get on the other side of stress, the other side of greatness, of abundance. And as we always say, we the lenders and not the borrowers. We got to go out there and make it happen. Nothing, but nobody's going to give you anything. Freedom is not free. It's a cost paid for. There's also a cause and effect. And as someone said, I said, now you have to be proactive, then reactive. You have to be proactive on what you eat, proactive on what you think, so you can put that out there and manifest it and make something good happen in the future versus waiting and sitting back. I'm just going to wait for it. No, there's no time for that. That time is gone. It's past. And when they say opportunities come, they're always here. They don't just go, they pass on to someone else if you don't do it. And I always say passiveness causes others to pass us by, and they take that opportunity and run with it. We have to wake up. They say that song, so wake up everybody, wake up, wake up, wake up, as they did in school days. We have to wake up because we are a sleeping giant. But when we wake up, how powerful we could be. So we got our work cut out for us today. Go out there and be positive. Let someone know that you are carried in love. Let them know that this is day 2 of Kwanzaa. Let us go out there and have a great time, enjoy life. And for these next 7 days, and like Nadra says, she does Kwanzaa every day, every week of the year, not just here, just like Black History Month is the shortest month of the year, but we should be celebrating Blackness every day. So every day, go out and do something positive, do something learning, do something creative. So I want to thank you all for being here. And as I say in closing, I always see you all on the beaches and adventures of the world with lots of money in your pockets, wallets, bank accounts. There are big fat bank accounts in your purses as well. Folks, I'll tell you right now, like and subscribe below on the channel, because this may be going up on YouTube. I don't know. Just like and subscribe. If you want to hear more, join in with us and have a great time, folks. This is Dennis Mott Jr. signing out, and I'll see you all again starting at 5 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Eastern, and be out there, folks. You're going to get a lot of people to hear from us, and it doesn't make a difference if it's one of us, it's 2 of us, 3 of us, 4 of us. It makes no difference. We're going to go ahead and be fruitful and multiply this message all around the world. So thank you very much. Have a great day. Again, it's Dennis Mott signing out. Bye-bye.